Hey, Ginger Cakes with the 5-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Won the die roll. That's a good start. This hand generates one. This hand's a mana short because of 3 Chrome Moxes, right? It only makes 1 and then 2. It can't even get a starter, a black starter, right? This hand makes 1, 2, 3, and then it has a Gitaxian Probe plus a Scry, so I'm gonna keep this. We need to scry into a piece of mana to kill them. That's exactly what we want. Now we check and see if they have a force of will. Oh, look at that. Look at that. No force of will. You're dead, opponent. You're dead. You ready to die? I don't even know why I'm taking a screenshot of their hand because they're dead. Why did I even take a screenshot? Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Cast this. Make some blue mana. Sacrifice this. Target ourselves. Sacrifice him. Yep. Flip our entire deck over. Look at my deck. My deck is amazing. Look at my deck. My deck is amazing. Are you done looking, opponent? Because you're dead. You're dead, opponent. Triggers. Trigger my Narcomoebas. Welcome to Thunderdome. Welcome to Thunderdome, ladies and gentlemen. Pop my hand out here. For people that were asking how this deck wins, this is how we win. We use Dread Return to return Legacy staple Underworld Cerberus to play. Then we use Cabal Therapy, targeting my opponent, sacrificing Underworld Cerberus, with which we name Abandon Hope. Like the one with all the Moxons and Black Lotus. Name Abandon Hope. And we go pitch Spirit Guide, pitch Spirit Guide, pitch Spirit Guide. Play Wild Cantor. Sacrifice Wild Cantor for blue mana. Cast this Laboratory Maniac. Cycle Street Wraith. Win the game. You know. Just wrap it on up, ladies and gentlemen. Gift wrap it. Put it in a basket with a bow. Alright. And now, opponent's going to board in Graveyard Hate. So we board out all of our graveyard cards. We board out the graveyard combo. Bring in these 15 cards. It's just fair and balanced Magic, really. What else were we cutting? I cut the spies, the informers. Oh, I was cutting the Bridge from Below, which is no longer in my deck. Yeah, my Tin Fins list had surgicals on the board. So yeah, cheap jamming, Tron in Modern, or try to meta. Don't metagame Modern, just play a good deck. Cerberus is the last cut, yep. Right, when we board into the People's Cannon, which is just like, you know, for those of you that are unaware, we're a big fan of the People's Cannon around these parts. Good, clean living, yep. That's the best lost virginity ever. Thank you, Jeff. Poppin' cherries is what we do around these parts. Poppin' legacy deck sweet cherries. Buckle up, ladies and germs. And this deck's like not even cold to interaction post-board, because we've got like all these Pact of Negations. That's not true. No, it's not. If they kill our Laboratory Maniac, you cycle another Street Wraith in response. When you combo, you have 4 Street Wraiths in your deck. 4 Street Wraiths in your deck. And you have Cabal Therapy. You could name a real card with Cabal Therapy instead of Abandon Hope. It's slightly less memey, but 10 times better. So no, you don't lose to those cards. Chat, welcome to Legacy! Welcome to Legacy! Alright, what does this hand do? How do they kill the spy? They never get priority to kill the spy. You sacrifice the spy as soon as you play it. That's not how Magic works. That's not, they never have priority. Twitch chat is great, just the best. How much mana does this hand make? Alright, so this goes Pact for Spirit Guide, Filter to Black for 3, and then 2 randoms. That's probably not good enough when we're on the Belcher plan. And is also not good enough on the Belcher plan. Alright. Everybody telling me my bad deck's bad for the wrong reasons. I know this deck is terrible, but don't tell me it's terrible for the wrong reasons, chat. Come on now. What's the price estimate for this deck? In Magic Online, it's like $200. And using code Hoagland PayPal, you can save $16 on that on MTGO traders. They have to kill 2 of the Narcomoebas, right, Sess? They'd have to kill 2 of the Narcomoebas, which seems pretty unlikely. I don't understand. Why did we get a turn? They must have just kept a hand with Surgical Extraction in it, right? Hope you're enjoying the artwork you see in front of you. Alright, a Chrome Mox, sure. What did my opponent keep? They must have just kept a hand with Surgical Extraction, right? I don't need that much mana. This is plus 2 mana right now. Because this can go get Lion's Eye Diamond. Oh, I could have put a Belcher into play, huh? Should I just put Belcher into play? Yeah, I probably should have just done this, played Belcher. Triskelion, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass for one more turn. If I hit... Yeah, I should have just put Belcher into play. The player on Cabal Therapy. Yeah, I should have done that. That was a mistake. I should have just thrown Belcher into play since they were bricking. Now we're probably dead. Grim Monolith seems terrible, Klutz. It only adds 1 mana. Yeah, we'd have just killed them if I'd have put the Belcher into play. I'm gonna take the hero's way out here. Take the hero's way out. Pact of Negation here, reanimate. Here, move. So you can stand while you use the computer. Should have pacted the pedal, send a message. Right? Alright, sweet. They brought in surgical charge, so that tells us that I do want to. That's why they kept their hand. Yeah, when you're an old man, you'll understand. I think I want to stay on the Belcher plan since they have surgicals. I think I want to stay on the Belcher plan since they have more surgicals. Usually I think the deck doesn't play forces. The Tin Fins deck we played last night didn't have forces. I actually have my desk came with this really nice padded mat that's like beautiful for standing on. Morning, Tron. I think we would have won that game if I'd have played the Belcher when I was supposed to, and we mulled the 4, right? So like, this deck's gas. Gasoline. Hopefully we can blast off the People's Cannon this next game nice and quick. You know, if we don't expect them to have force, I wonder if the packs are worse than black cards. Hand doesn't make enough mana, right? I can go this into Cantor into 3/4, but then we die next turn. Need an LED. This hand is also not good enough. Just like no mana in it. All right, let's try again. Let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. Dank memes can't melt steel beam, ladies and gentlemen. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, I would just like to say welcome. Thank you, everyone that's hanging out here today. I swear you know when I'm ready to talk, and then you start yelling. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps the people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. That's the best way you can support my content here. It helps support myself financially directly. So I can spend more time doing stuff like this and less time doing other things. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We'll love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there with them. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com will help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, sleeves, binders. They really do it all. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of custom stuff that they have on their website. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a unique service that will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for them for a weekend or up to an entire month there. At any rate, we've got our next victim here all lined up. Miracles. I believe in miracles. This has 2 randoms in it. This hand is not good enough. This hand. Hey, speaking of subscriptions, how fitting that you're already playing the People's Canon. Hope you are ready. Welcome back, Tron. 15-month resubscription. I appreciate that. Its hand is a scry and a couple redraws. Bottom that. Let's go ahead and probe you, see what you got. Force blue card. That's so rude, opponent. That's so rude. I guess I'm just sliding this Cabal Ritual under this Chrome Mox and then naming Force of Will here. Do they have Graveyard Hate, Rogue? That's the question. Do they have Graveyard Hate? They have 2 surgicals and 2 containment priests. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3. This is 4. So we need a guy plus a mana here. They shuffled, and that's good for us. Well, that's a guy. Just need a piece of mana. That's a piece of mana. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Taking them down to Pound Town. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Look at my deck. My deck is amazing. Yeah, the buckle up translated really well in emote form. So I think I want to just bring in some Pact of Negations. Do you want some bar? Here, this one's open. There you go. Enjoy. I think I want to just stay on this plan and bring in some Pact of Negations. Cut like a Chrome Mox, a Deathrite Shaman, and bring in a couple of packs. Maybe a Street Wraith. Let's do this. Let's try this. Ooh, Flusterstorm is gross. One, two, three, and a random. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this, especially with the Cabal Therapy in the opener. Ionic Sanctity, sure. Alright, I mean, we're not playing this deck to not go for it, right? Hey! Declan Scott, that is not okay. This is... In case you're wondering, children are the reason why I can't have nice things. My child pulls the edging off of my thing in my basement here. Come on, Pact of Negation. They can't Flusterstorm this. Brainstorm, okay, so we're looking for a force. Do they keep their hand based on the Leyline of Sanctity? That seems really loose. Nice, expensive Legacy deck opponent. It'd be a damn shame if someone were to donkey out of the game. Nice, nice, nice big blue deck. Get aped on, opponent. Simian Spirit Guide bringing the ape. Simian Spirit Guide bringing the ape. Hop? They banned, Pokemon banned City of Giant Plants, which makes the Donk deck not work. Yeah, come up. Alright. Deck wanted to be on my shoulders.
That's our size.
Do 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 do. Waiting to queue, waiting to queue. Hi ho the Cheerio, waiting to queue. Boopity bitty, boopity bitty, boopity bitty 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 bitty. Do 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 do. Yay! So Underworld Cerberus is how you combo with this deck. You dread return Underworld Cerberus to play, and then you sacrifice Underworld Cerberus to Cabal Therapy, and that returns Spirit Guides plus Wild Cantor to our hand, plus Street Wraiths, and then we use the Guides plus Wild Cantor to cast this, and then we Street Wraith cycle to win the game. Oh no! Oh, want another die roll because I'm a professional. This hand doesn't have a creature in it that mills us, so mulligan. This hand needs black mana and a creature. This hand's pretty terrible too. I think we just mulligan again, especially for against Belcher. It's a meme off. The dankest of meme offs. Holy God, this 4 is terrible. Lordy. Lord, opponent went to 5. We went to 3, opponent went to 5. Alright, go. This hand needs a Cantor or Summoner's Pact plus a sack creature to win the game. So, it's pretty reasonable. Just needs 2 cards. Opponent confirmed playing the People's Cannon. I'm pretty sure this matchup's good for us. Pretty sure this matchup's good for us. We're not going to win this game, but this matchup's good for us. Just gotta keep telling myself that, right? That actually works too, right? Because now if I draw a creature, we kill them next turn. Hey, one of our sack creatures, one of our mill creatures. They die to one of our mill creatures because this goes 1 into 3 into 4, and then they die. Sack creature went on the mull to 3. 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 Ah, we're so unlucky. Ah! We're so unlucky. Man, that would have been sick. Ah! Just like, this deck is really powerful. Just like, the amount of gas it needs to actually go off is so... God, it was the next card. The next card would have been this into kill them. Wow, that's so unreal. This deck is gas. I'm gonna board out this Pact of Negation. Oh, and bring in the spoils. I should. Alright, this hand has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of mana, so our opponent is dead. Our opponent has died. We were 1 card off of killing them on the mull to 3. This deck is really great. I think this is the most powerful meme we've played on this stream. It's having a donk off here. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. It's gonna be a ride. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Dank memes can't melt steel beams, opponents. You're dead. I got so much mileage out of our Karn emote this weekend on the GPOKC stream. It was so great. It was so great. This hand has mana but doesn't do anything other than that. Opponent mulligan. Yeah, I'm just gonna mulligan. We win on a low number of cards quite often. This hand has mana but not our creature. So the kill, you kill them with Laboratory Maniac. Yeah, these hands are so bad. This hand's great, actually, just needs some mana. 1, possibly 2. So we need 2 pieces of mana to kill them. Opponent went to 6, so hopefully they're not going to kill us. We get a scry, we're on the draw. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I need everyone to channel your energy. 2 pieces of mana off the top of our deck. Or just a Dark Ritual. 1 single Dark Ritual kills our opponent, because that's 2 mana in 1 card. But, hey, ho, let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Woo. Woo. Man, bottom that one. Whew. Sorry about that. You do you, opponent. 2 single pieces of mana or 1 Dark Ritual, please. We could just get blasted off by the people's cannon here. Please be goblins, 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 please be goblins. They could have Belcher LED here. No, it's Belcher LED. No, it's just goblins. All right, come on, 2 pieces of mana. 2 pieces of mana. Oh, that's a terrible draw. Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we have 1 draw next turn. We need a piece of mana next turn. We need a piece of mana next turn. We need a piece of mana next turn. There's so much mana in our deck right now. How much mana is in our deck? So we've got 4, 5, 6. So we've got, let's count how much mana we have. We have 12, 16, 20, 28. There's 28 pieces of mana. And I have 1, 2, 3. So there's 25 pieces of mana in our deck right now. And I've already played 1 probe, so we've got 25 hits and 7 redraws. We've got 25 hits and 7 redraws here. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me some mana. Give me some mana. We're like a coin flip here. Yeah, mana! Dank memes can't melt steel beams, do-da, do-da. Dank memes can't melt steel beams, oh, do-da-day. Boom, 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 boom. You are very dead. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum-dum. We are the chief meme dream stream here. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. You're dead. This deck is great. I think this is the most... This deck just needs so little to combo them. It's just like 4 mana plus 1 of these 2 cards that we have. We have like 8 copies of the actual combo card. Like, you need so little to kill them. My opponent has disconnected. Womp womp. And before last card by Break Trap. Oh yeah, Manamorphose a redraw as well. So that was gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be 11 redraws. Yeah, we were, I guess 10 redraws, right? Because we bought him to Street Wraith. We're pretty solid favorite to win here. Can't out meme the meme master. Master Memerson. Hey, Weems with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much and welcome. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here as always. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. They might just genuinely be having connection issues. Hopefully it's that. I subscribe for the memes. I'm just kind of pumped that we almost won on the multi-3 with this deck, right? What's the minimum number of cards you need to combo? It's like Petal, Dark. It's 4 cards, right? It's like Petal, Dark Ritual, any other mana combo creature. Yeah, so that seems really reasonable. Oh no, opponent. Don't make me wait 10 minutes. That's gonna like double the time of this stream. That's gonna double the time of this stream, opponent. We were trying to set a new land speed record for our league, and now our opponent has disconnected, and we will no longer be able to do that. I am sad now. I am sad now. How's everyone doing today? You know, just hanging out, playing some Magic the Gathering. Hope everyone had a great weekend, great start to your week. Hanging out playing some Opps all spells here in Legacy. Get a chance to plug the sponsors here. Remember, if you're enjoying what you see, I did this recently, but you know, we're just waiting anyways. I guess one thing I didn't plug last time, that little text down there at the bottom, the donation deck list thing. So how donation deck lists work is basically you send me a deck list and I say, yeah, that's something sweet, I will play. And then you send me some dollars to play it in a league, and then we put it up on stream eventually at some point once we work our way through the queue. 6 hours of meetings. Man, do you know what kind of people like meetings? The people that don't like working. Look, I picked the bit.ly intentionally. You can learn more about how donation deck lists work at bit.ly/who will sell out. My opponent has returned, so I must genuinely just be having connection issues. God bless them. I felt the monkey gif was a nice touch. I felt the monkey gif was a nice touch. Yeah, the Volrath Reanimator deck seems sweet. It's been something I've been meaning to play at some point, but so the donation deck list just get priority, so if that was in the queue, we would definitely get to it sooner rather than later. Opponent came back and then disconnected again, so they must just be having connection issues. It's unfortunate. I like the monkey gif at the top a lot better. The second one is okay, but the top one at the top is just like top-notch dank monkey memes for sure. Come on, opponent. I just want to bury my entire deck and then put an Underworld. So while we're waiting here, let's go through and explain the combo one more time for people that haven't seen it yet. So people have been conceding. So how the deck actually works is we generate 4 mana, and then with Undercity Informer or Balustrade Spy, we bury our entire deck into our discard pile. And that flips out the Narcomoeba, these Narcomoebas, and we then sacrifice our 3 Narcomoebas to dread return Underworld Cerberus into play. And Underworld Cerberus says when this dies, all players put all creatures from their graveyards back into their hand. We use a Cabal Therapy to sacrifice Underworld Cerberus, naming Abandon All Hope, because that's what our opponent should do at that point. And that returns all of our Spirit Guides, along with a copy of Wild Cantor, Laboratory Maniac, and Street Wraiths to our hand. So we then exile a bunch of Spirit Guides, use Wild Cantor to make blue mana, cast Laboratory Maniac, and then we cycle a Street Wraith to draw a card while there's no cards in our deck, and Laboratory Maniac says we then win the game. It's kind of great. Adam Prozac is the one that originally dreamed up this deck. He's like a combo master before he went to work for Wizards of the Coast. It's kind of wild. Oh, my opponent came back. Can I continue comboing you now, opponent? Maybe they're genuinely having the connection issues. Maybe. I'm hoping against hope. I don't want to start a hex match and then lose my ladder rank. We need to kill my stream opponent. That's the problem with producing content that depends on other people. Womp womp womp. Yeah, you lose to force. You don't play decks like this to beat cards like Force of Will. You play decks like this to beat people that don't have it. It's great. And speaking as someone who's played a lot of force decks, you don't always have it. And post-board, you get to bring in these Pact of Negations in addition to your couple of Cabal Therapies, so you can actually fight through some hate. Hey, flashback, Dread Return to reanimate the stream, right? Hello? Opponent, are you there? Yeah, it's great. That's part of the reason why we play fair decks with some consistency on this stream, so that way people can't know that they get to, like, in the dark mulligan to Force of Will against me. Because, like, we play, like, Grixis Delver and 4-color control and Jeskai Blade and stuff like that with some consistency on this stream. Oh, are we back? If they make us wait 3 minutes on this, they really are just salting off. Must be. Or like hoping that they hit something and like I walk away from the computer and come back and don't kill them. Like don't notice that they came back. And I mean like, if this is what their time's worth to do, this is fully within their right to do. Like they're not breaking any rules by doing this. This is... like, if you don't think stuff like this should be possible, you should talk to Wizards of the Coast. This isn't my opponent's fault that this is an option for them to do. They paid $12 to play this league. They have every right to play to every single out like this. Yep. It's very difficult to regulate. Like, are they actually being a dick? Or are they genuinely having connection issues, right? I don't know. I don't have a solution. Excuse me. I just know that this sucks, but it's like, my opponent's allowed to do this. Like, it's just a facet of the program. In Paper Magic, you'd call a judge for slow play, and the judge would come over and be like, this isn't okay. Again, when people talk about things like this on Magic Online versus Paper Magic, Magic Online is a fundamentally different game than Paper Magic in a number of ways, and this is just one of the ways it differs. That's just how it is. Yeah, Paper Magic doesn't have chess clocks. My opponent is entitled to use their chess clock however they see fit, including hoping that I don't notice when they pause and come back and go back and forth. I'm really looking forward to when YouTube stops demonetizing all of my videos and then remonetizing them. It would be nice to get paid for the views that they get. Please put ads on my crappy videos, YouTube. Please put ads on my crappy videos. And my opponents here, like, they're not disconnected anymore. Well, so what the opponent's doing, for those that don't understand that you haven't played Magic Online, my opponent is hoping that, like, by waiting like close to the max amount of time and then passing priority, that I will have walked away from my computer or doing something else, and then I won't notice for 10 minutes that they've come back, and then they'll get the win because I timed out, is basically what they're trying to do. So at most we're gonna have to wait 5 more minutes here. Just good quality TV. Those of you watching this on YouTube in the future, if you haven't skipped ahead yet, I'd recommend doing so. Shiv the sponsors, right? Content. My opponent disconnected and joined again. Maybe they're actually having connection issues. I don't know. Come on, bud, you're dead. Can we put on muted Shaun the Sheep while we wait? Now, if people get to watch Shaun the Sheep, they're going to realize they shouldn't be watching me instead. Alright, while we wait 4 minutes for my opponent to time out, I'm going to goldfish this sweet Hex deck. Hex has an Immortal tournament coming up this weekend, so I've been working on this one. It was maybe okay. Oh, look, they're back. They're back. God bless. God bless. God bless us. Maybe they were just having connection issues. All right. 2-1. 2-1 in the league with the cheese. 2-1. 2-1 with Oops all spells. Oops not magic, right? God bless. Welcome back. Get the next victim in here. Hopefully they'll have less connection issues or less salt or whatever the issue was there. The classic used 2 minutes on the clock. We did 3-2 the last league we played with this deck. So we've cashed 100% of the leagues we've played with this deck so far. This deck's really sweet. And it's actually really cheap. It's for legacy decks, it's obnoxiously cheap to build in paper too. If you don't play the LEDs in the board, it's like dirt cheap. LEDs push the price up, but there's different non-LED sideboard plans for this deck too. Oh no, we lost a die roll. That was a punt. 1, 3, 4, 5 mana. Keep. Basic Mountain. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Burn deck. Remember when we lost to Burn while playing Grixis Delver? Welcome to Thunderdome, Burn opponent. Please don't be Blue-Red Delver. Please don't be Blue-Red Delver with the Force. Please don't. Yeah, Burn. You're dead. You're dead, nerd. You're dead. Nice Burn deck. Nice Burn deck, opponent. Be a damn shame if someone were to be doing something drastically unfair. That would just be the worst for you. We have 2 Cabal Therapies in our deck. In fact, there's 2 Cabal Therapies in our deck explicitly for when we draw the Dread Return. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Nice, fair burn deck you got there. Nice, fair, nice price of progress. Put the old GG in chat. Because why not? Welcome to Thunderdome. Pop my hand out here. Cabal Therapy, target me, sack this. Put this Dread Return into my discard pile. Then it's not preemptive. They're dead. The game is over. I literally looked at their hand and saw that they can't win the game. Shake's hand. That was a good game of Magic. And now we get to meme them even harder because I get to Cabal Therapy them naming Abandon Hope. Just the pure meme value of getting to name Abandon Hope on the Cabal Therapy is just like, it really puts the deck over the top for me. Just the fact that that's a thing that we get to do just like really raises the quality of the deck. Correct, this deck can combo with 4 cards. We said that earlier. Oops, I won the game. Oops, I won the game. I mean, you could argue it's a dick move for them to make me click through it. They could not make me click through it. They could have Surgicals or Fairy Macabres in their board. I'm just gonna submit this and run this back. If they have Graveyard Hate, they have Graveyard Hate. We are 2-1 and we're up a game in this third match. Fourth match? Fourth match. Opponent's playing Burn, so unless they have a bunch of free Graveyard Hate, they're gonna be dead. Pro sideboard skills, click submit, yep. I mean, like, they could also just, like, have Graveyard Hate and then mulligan into it. Aren't you afraid the Lava Mancer will kill all of your creatures, right? I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid. This deck is so good. This is my newest favorite dank meme. This is our favorite meme this week, Declan. Our favorite meme. Meme of the week, oops all spells. I think it's memeier than Land Nauseam. It's definitely memeier than Land Nauseam. It might not be as competitive. The jury's still out on that. Land Nauseam's a pretty competitive deck for as weird as it is. Yes, the As Foretold deck is on my list of things I need to play at some point. You need to play that one at some point. I had every intention of waking up and playing Modern this morning, and then like I looked at the results from the GP and looked at the donation deck list that I had, and it's just like, no, I just can't do it to myself. I just can't make myself play Modern this morning. That's not an option. Easy mulligan here, multiple Narcos, plus no combo creature. Yep, hand's great. I'm gonna bottom this because technically we could draw the Pact of Negation to beat Graveyard Hate here. I have played the Hollowed One deck. It's on my archives. All right, they need Surgical Extraction, Fairy Macabre, bust here. Otherwise, we're gonna do them dirty again here. And again, you talk about cards they could have, and then you shove in and go for it anyways, because we're not playing this deck to not go for it, chat. Holding up Bolt for Labman doesn't do anything. Just for reference. Holding up Bolt for Labman, we have multiple Street Wraiths in our hand. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Please don't have Graveyard Hate. Please don't have Graveyard Hate. It feels like we're getting surgically extracted. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, they're auto-passing. Sweet. That's so adorable. That's so adorable. Nice burn deck. It'd be a damn shame if something were to happen to that. Name Abandon Hope. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Successfully cashed another league with the dankest of memes. We're gonna play more of this one in the future. I think so. This main deck is great. The question I need to like think on and ask myself is this Belcher sideboard plan that we have right now the optimal sideboard plan? That is what I'm gonna have to think on. What is the best Belcher deck that this deck can board into? I like the standing desk too. It's kind of fun to be able to dance and move and bob. I'm like a leg shaker when I sit there in my desk, so being able to have a little movement while I stream is kind of great. I am a standing desk convert. Thank you everyone for hanging out here today. This is going to be our last match of the morning. Remember, if you enjoy the stream, hit that follow button, consider subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I literally sent an email to the company that makes the standing desk this morning being like, look, I can shill your products really well because they're great and I would love to advertise for you. So you should send me a referral code or buy a banner ad or something so I can shill your products. I feel like more people need this in their lives. If you're thinking about buying one of these desks when I linked it. They're upliftdesk.com. Wait a day or two till I hear back from them, because I'm probably going to get a discount code. I'm probably going to get a discount code for them, so wait a little bit, save yourself some money. This hand does not have creature in it. This hand does just look at this hand. What an ape of a hand, really. What an ape of a hand. Uplift desk. It's one of the motorized ones. It's kind of great. And this hand is perfect. This hand is lethal, right? Doesn't matter. All right, big bucks, no force. Big bucks, no force. Big bucks, no force. Big bucks, no force of will. Big bucks, no force of will. All right, you either have force or you're dead, opponent. Those are your options. I'm hoping they go with the dead option. That's my hope. I hope my opponent decides to go for their dead option. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. This is my deck. My deck is amazing. Look at the cards. Oh yeah, look at them, opponent. Look at my cards. Look at my cards. My cards. So I feel like the way my opponent has paused a couple of times, they might actually have a force. And since I have the extra Narcomoeba, I'm gonna go ahead and like look and see what they have going on. So I'm gonna do this and sacrifice this, name Force of Will. We also get to like look and see what deck they're playing. Opponent's playing Death and Taxes. Said pretty sure this is a visible match for me. Yep. Opponent's deck generally doesn't have fast graveyard hit in it. They play like Rest in Peace and stuff like that. So we're not going to board into Belcher in this matchup. You only board into Belcher against people that have free graveyard hate. Hey, maybe I misclick. And I get to name Abandon Hope on the second Cabal Therapy. Again, just the dank. This deck has, like, in addition to being great, just has so much dank meme value. Just so much dank meme value. Rip is way too slow against this deck. Surgical, Tormod's Crypt, Fairy Macabre. I'm gonna cut this Pact of Negation and bring in a Spoils to the Vault. Just because, like, Spoils is like a 9th copy of the rest of it, and we don't need Pact in this matchup. Hi, little boy. You want goes? Okay. Yeah, and again, like, when I say that, I'm speaking about in generals about the archetype, what the successful deck lists are playing. Legacy has a ton of variation in, like, what little details people put into their deck lists. That being said, I think based on what the average Death and Taxes deck looks like, I'm not supposed to board into Charbelcher in this matchup. Charbelcher is slower. Sometimes we don't combo until turn 2 or turn 3 with it, and by then their hate bears can just beat us down, so that's definitely not good enough. Hopefully this will be the last game of this league, and then we'll finish 4-1 with Oops All Spells. That'll be our best meme showing in a while. This deck is great. Great! And it gets to play Deathrite Shaman, which is just like quality meme value. Gets to play the best creature in Legacy. You can't make this in Modern. They've banned cards like Dread Return. Thank God bless. We also only have 4 Spirit Guides in Modern. And Summoner's Pact can't find Spirit Guide in Modern. If you want to play something close to this in Modern, you should look up the Grishol brand deck list. I have a video with that pretty recently too. That deck's super sweet. It can kill on turn 1 as well. Usually kills on turn 2 or turn 3, but it's possible for it to kill on turn 1. No, Deathrite has a tactical reason in this deck. Deathrite Shaman lets us use Summoner Pact for Deathrite to put a black mana under Chrome Mox. So it lets Summoner's Pact turn into black mana with Chrome Mox. Griselbrand is great. It's definitely my pick. If I had a modern event that I cared about, which I might play the modern Mox. This hand just needs a black mana. It's got 2 redraws, right? It needs a black starter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Chrome Mox, Lotus Petal, all sorts of stuff. No free graveyard hit. Okay, well, we got 2 shots here. Or we're just gonna concede. So I guess I shouldn't screenshot this, it doesn't matter. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do, pig. 4-1, ladies and gentlemen. 4-1. I'm gonna take their Swords to Plowshares away here just so I can not worry about playing around that. We can play around it, but it's just like annoying to do so. So I'm just gonna take it away from them. The classic 3-turn match only lasted 3 turns because my opponent was on the play for one of them. Oh god, that buckle up emote was such a good addition to our meme streams. Beep 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 beep. This is Magic the Gathering as Richard Garfield intended it to be played. When he sat down and dreamed up what people were going to do in between rounds at a convention, this is what he wanted. This is just good. Every time I get ground out playing Grixis Delver by Death and Taxes, it's just like, man, I could be doing this to this Death and Taxes player, so this feels great. This feels wonderful. Cycle. I think this is Magic Online lagging while we win the game. Whee! The old 4-1s. Flex. Flex. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're so smart and thin, just much smarter and thinner than our opponents. Again, I like this main deck a lot. You spent all that money on Rishadan Port, right? I need to figure out what an optimal sideboard looks like. Other than that, this deck is great, and I love it. Love every minute of it. If you didn't see our first league with Oops All Spells, you should check out my YouTube channel. It's linked down in the stream information below. There's another league of us running people over. Even with that person making us make them wait like 15 minutes, that was an hour and 9-minute league. There's links to the deck list below the stream in the information section. There's also this. I'm signing off for the day. My oldest will be home from school soon, so I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more dank memes that can't melt steel beams. Peace, folks, and have a good one.